Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of July, but for some reason our local Dollar General had some trick-or-treat Pokemon packs, and we're about to open them, baby. Welcome back to Saturday Morning Cartoons. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, now you know. I am Dougie McDoubles, and next to me is the greatest co-host of all time, is the DC Don Dada. It is Ray McFlurry II. How you doing, my friend?
I'm still floating. I'm riding that Superman high still to this day. Yeah, wearing the shirt still.
Yep, you already know. Today I have a little surprise. I got you and I both the mini 5-pack of the Trick or Trade Pokemon cards, and you and I are about to open all.
These are so old. Yeah.
Yeah, it's first of all, like I said in the intro, it is July right now.
Yeah, these are almost a year old. For some reason they had them.
Yeah.
There are some cool ones we can get out of here. What were they? We have Fluttermane, pretty cool. Not very valuable, I don't think. Monkey Dory. There's like Mimikyu, maybe Gengar. Yeah, none of them are worth very much, but there's some cool ass art on some of them. So,
dude, let's just start having fun with it, dude. First of all, I got a Lampent. Oh shit! I got a holographic-esque Rapid Strike Marshadow, gang.
Oh, nice.
And then a Miss Magius.
Very nice, dude.
Gang, let's go.
I got the Holo Gengar. Oh! That's the one, yeah. So that's one of the cooler ones, the Holo Gengar, out of my first pack.
Okay, I have a Driftblim and a Litwick. Oh, and a holographic Spectrier.
Very nice.
That is actually really sick, dude. I love the hell out of this. This is awesome.
I got a Shuppet, a Duskull, and I got the Holo Trevenant. That may be a tray. That may be a tray card.
100%.
The Trevenant.
100%, dude. What a good little time. Okay, I got a Murkrow, a Phantom. Ooh, holographic Houndoom. Gang, dude.
All right, I got the Ghastly, got the Driftblim. Ooh. And the Holo Mimikyu. Yeah, that was one of the top 4. Mimikyu. The one I'm wanting though, the one I fucking want is the Fluttermane. It looks super cool. And I think the most valuable one is the Monkey Dory.
Oh, okay.
So those are the two we're really looking for. Fluttermane and Monkey Dory holos.
I got a Drifloon, a Dusclops. Oh, let's fucking go. A holographic Mimikyu.
Oh, very nice.
That's awesome. That's really the only one I wanted. I won't even lie to you.
Sinistea? What the fuck? I guess it's a Sinister teacup. That's weird as shit. Miss Magius, and then a Spectrier, just like one of yours. Hell yeah.
Here you go, my friend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Doug and Ray's final packs. Here we go. I got a Grivard. I got a Banette. Hell yeah, dude. Holographic Gengar.
Oh, very nice. Go. That's a good last pull. So I got a Poltegeist, which is the evolution of Sinistea.
Oh, hell yeah.
Poltegeist.
Wow.
Fucking wild.
Genius.
I got the Murkrow, and then my last holo is the Houndstone.
Oh, that's sick.
Looks pretty sick.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Trevenant, Gengar, Mimikyu, Spectrier, and Houndstone were like my rares or whatever. The holo rares.
Gengar, Mimikyu, Houndoom, Spectrier, and Marshadow. A Rapid Strike Marshadow.
That's a good bolt,
dude. It's kind of sick.
That's a good bolt.
Yeah, it is awesome.
What a fun little opening.
I hope you guys enjoyed that little opening. Now, back to your regularly viewed programming.
Yeah, and he means that literally because...
Yeah.
Don't think we're getting out of this intro without him making another IR joke.
Ray McFlurry II decided to do the world a favor. All right. Michael Carter Williams is back. He's off the injury reserve. You know what I mean? Like, he's ready. He's ready to go, and we're trying him out for he's on a day-to-day. You know, we'll see if he plays. And today he's feeling up to it. So we're gonna see how he does. You know, how are you doing, buddy?
I was in a bad spot. You know, I know not many of you out there watch the stream, but if you did see the stream,
yeah,
I got a toothache in the middle of it, and then since then I just couldn't even think about content. Couldn't think about anything but my tooth hurting the next time.
Yeah.
Eventually, went to the dentist a couple times, got it taken care of. We're good to go. We're back. It was, I'm not kidding, the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. And then the next toothache was the new worst pain I've ever felt in my life. It was, I told this to my dentist, and I think I scared him. I said, you could shoot me with a gun, and I could handle the pain better than what is happening in my mouth. Like, you got to fix me. You got to fix this shit. And he sent me home, of course. Yeah. So then a week later, got it fixed. We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back. Almost had to fight a dentist, but we're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Dirty motherfuckers. But speaking of us being back, Superman, baby. We're talking about more of it.
Yeah.
First of all, killing it in the box
killing it.
office
I
right
would
now.
say DC is back, but have they ever been at this point?
Exactly.
I think DC is here, not DC is
DC
back.
has arrived.
DC has arrived. Yeah.
Yeah. Fits way better.
We're at the point where today is Friday, so this will be up tomorrow.
Yes.
It's just number one. Superman's had the biggest global opening for any solo Superman movie. It opened with 217 worldwide, which is almost its production budget.
Yeah, his budget was 225.
225.
So they need to make about what, 350 to break even.
Yeah, their reported advertising budget was 100 million. So they're looking at 325 to break, which they already have. It's already a smashing success. It's looking at about 700 million is about the cap, just because of how poor it did overseas, which is absurd how bad it did overseas, but it is like unbelievably good domestically.
Yeah.
Like all of the other reports from it are, I guess I didn't screenshot them, but it's like Superman has the best retention for a Monday ever, and Superman has the best Tuesday ever.
Yeah.
Superman has the best Wednesday ever.
Yeah,
it's like the best Thursday ever.
Kill.
It's like the word of mouth for this movie has been unbelievable. Like it had a record-breaking opening.
Yeah.
Not just for a Superman movie, but for a DC movie, a comic book movie. And then the word of mouth, like it has sustained that success, and it's going to sustain that success right until fucking Fantastic Four comes out. And then that might even make a second wave of Superman, just because Fantastic Four is also going to be really fucking good.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, well, let's go see both. Or they see the trailer, like, Dad, there's a Superman movie out. Let's go see this. Yeah.
Exactly.
It could easily work. This movie exceeded our expectations, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for our Ty episode, because we saw it with John and Ty, and Brad saw it right after us, and we had a Brad on. But stay tuned for our Ty episode.
Yeah, Ty episode coming out.
But Superman has led to a 513% increase in Google searches for adopt a dog near me.
That's incredible.
That is the most adorable shit in the world. Thank goodness. Like, James Gunn did it right.
Yeah, that's an incredible unintended. Well, I mean, I guess it could have been his intention, but it's a cool thing that has come to fruition because of this movie. Just because this movie was awesome, the kids loved crypto, the parents loved crypto, and it's led to 513% increase in adoption or adopt a dog near me. Like, that's so fucking awesome.
Ugh,
that's so cool.
It's so adorable, dude. Dude, everything that we keep talking about or keep seeing is just great press and news for Superman. Like, it's the best shit in the world. Like, Zazlav received he released a statement about Superman in the opening weekend. This is all a part of our bold 10-year plan. The DC vision is clear. The monumentum is real, and I can't be more excited for what's ahead.
Yeah, and that's a big statement because
compared to them never going out for the Snyder fans and saying anything like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, but Zazlav, this has been the villain of Warner Brothers for the last 3 years, I guess, because Batgirl was pre-Gunn takeover, right? Yeah. So, like, he has been the villain of Warner Brothers and DC for so long, and he's like, I don't really like animation, I don't like this and that, and I'm gonna sell this off, and I'm gonna cancel this, and we're gonna focus on bullshit, and we're gonna cancel Batgirl outright, and it's just tax write-off. He's so business focused in an industry where they're making art, right? So he's been the villain for so long. The fact that not just was it a great movie, not just has it gotten great press and great reviews and great word of mouth and great box office, you come out, the one guy. I'm sorry, I know DC Studios is a separate entity. James Gunn does his own thing. Him and Safran are their own heads of studio. This is the one man that needed to like the movie and
100%,
be impressed with how the
100%.
reception was.
Yep.
Because the one man that could put his fingers in and stir the pot and fuck your plans up is this man, David Zaslav.
Yep.
Yeah, his full statement, like, of course that little snippet sounds great, but his full statement, like, it makes me feel so hopeful. Like,
yes.
like the full statement talking about when he first hired James Gunn and Peter Safran. It's just like,
he said, 3 years ago, I hired James Gunn and Peter Safran to reimagine and unify the creative direction of DC under one leadership team by breathing new life and excitement into one of the most iconic storytelling franchises in the world. James and Peter's commitment to honoring the legacy of the DC universe while forging something new and enthralling is inspired. Fuck yes, dude. Like, he said, I remember meeting James for the first time years ago. He spoke about growing up in Missouri and how the characters of DC Universe weren't just stories to him. They were his family. His personal bond with these characters and heroes was powerful, and I knew that James was the right person to bring them to life. His love for the DC runs deep, and it shines in every frame of his work. This weekend, we watched Superman soar as James Gunn's passion and vision came to life on the big screen. Superman is just the first step. Over the next year alone, DC Studios will introduce these films, Supergirl and Clayface in the theaters, and the series Lanterns on HBO Max, all part of the bold 10-year plan. The DC vision is clear, the momentum is real, and I couldn't be more excited for what's ahead.
Yeah. Yes. And that last line.
Yes.
The DC vision is clear.
Boom.
Yes. Because you've had the momentum before. You've had billion-dollar movies. You had a Man of Steel movie introduce your universe that did fantastic in the box office. And then the next thing you make is BBS. Like, yeah. So you've had the momentum before. But this is the thing. You have the leadership. First of all, you have the leadership in place.
Yes.
And yeah, they have the vision. And it's worked so far. Like, again, Creature Commandos worked. Penguin worked. Superman worked. Like, everything.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker
the
worked.
Suicide
Squad. Like, everything has worked so far. This is not just, it wasn't Superman or bust.
Also,
like, he had a track record of this, but the vision is clear and no one's going to fuck with it. That's great.
Someone had talked about how Superman wasn't going to be better than the Snyder cut.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone said when the Suicide Squad went on HBO Max, it reached the same amount of viewers as the Snyder cut in 2 months.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't even compete with streaming as the 4-hour Snyder film. Fuck you. You could watch The Suicide Squad twice and enjoyed it twice.
Yeah. You could do it twice. Yeah, so he mentioned it in that little statement. Let's bring it up now because James Gunn has talked more about Clayface because as he said many times, the tone from movie to movie, same universe, wildly different tones because these characters are wildly different.
Yes.
So Clayface, it is, quote, a complete horror film. It is totally different. There's not a company style. Not every movie is going to be like Superman.
Yep. And he said that from the beginning.
Yeah.
He was like, we're not going to see the same type of color and cinematography and stuff from Superman that we're going to see in Lanterns or we're going to see in a Wonder Woman
movie. Each filmmaker is allowed to be their own filmmaker. Yeah,
Peacemaker season 1 and 2 is going to be nothing visually the same as Paradise Lost. You know what I mean? Like, it's Creature Commandos is going to be a different animation compared to the Blue Beetle animation.
Exactly.
Like, the acting, the whole style, the whole tone.
And even the context of the characters. Because you think about Guy Gardner, he's going to be the one to show up in 3 projects first.
Yes.
Right? So he'll be in Lanterns, he'll be in Peacemaker, he's already been in Superman.
Yes.
He has said on Lanterns, I have dropped the F-bomb more times in my life.
On the first day.
Right.
The first scripted day of filming.
So it's like, the context of the rating matters. Almost like he was on his best behavior in the Superman movie. Yeah. And in Lanterns, he's going to be an R-rated Guy Gardner. And then in Peacemaker, it's an R-rated HBO series. So he's probably going to drop the F word a couple of times.
Yeah, he's probably going to be a tool bag.
Yeah, it's cool that the context is different. It can be the same character, but yeah, he's going to act a little fucking different. He's not going to say pussy around the kids, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to say fuck,
in front of Hot Girl like that, the way he might be in
Lanterns. Exactly. Yeah, I mean? Exactly.
However, someone did, I saw this on Twitter, I forgot to put it in the chat, but it was at the end of Lanterns, Guy Gardner will get the he'll have the spiked hair.
Okay.
Like he'll get out of the bowl cut. Most of the jokes he gets from most humans is that fucking bowl cut.
Yeah, you think that'll be his character arc?
Yeah, because he was already so sensitive when Lois said it.
Yeah, that really got under his skin.
Yeah, so
he dropped his body count, dude. He got rage baited so hard.
That what was it? What?
348 women say otherwise.
Yeah, it's so.
Imagine he opens his little notebook. He puts another tally mark. Yeah. Like that's.
He pulls out the notebook and it's bodies and he goes, and then he pulls out another notebook. People that hate my haircut.
Yeah.
Lois Lane. Like it's just foreshadowing to him fucking cutting it.
God dang, that's funny.
Fucking A. Like he's gonna say some fucked up shit. Needs to rebrand, get a haircut. You know what I mean? Some shit like that.
Fucking be good.
I'm so excited for this, dude.
Me too, yeah. James has been, I guess since the movie came out, they filmed like full spoiler podcasts that are now, the embargo was lifted since the movie's out.
Yeah.
So a lot of these quotes are from podcasts he filmed a little while ago. James Gunn has said like the Superman sequel, the next thing he's going to direct, it's like Superman is very important to the next film, but it is not a direct Superman sequel. Yeah. And he confirmed, number one, not world's finest. Number two, obviously not going to be Batman versus Superman. Yes. So, he said define Superman 2. And I guess he really just means that. Like,
yeah.
Who knows what the hell he's writing?
What do you think it would be, logically? You know what I mean?
The only thing that jumps to mind, I'm sure there's a million stories that like more comic book heads think of, but like really important to the story, like he could be writing some Legion,
yeah,
like the 31st century superhero team, like Superman's like pretty foundational in their founding, and then also he travels, back and forth, in the future and shit, and like knows them. So I mean, just knowing James, he could do some weird shit. But other than that, I can't think just off the top of like,
I know
something he's that important to, but it's not going to be a sequel.
It wouldn't matter or wouldn't make sense in his storyline and James Gunn's vision. Again, it's just like, it's why I know it's why my version won't work. But Nightwing.
Oh yeah,
but also at the same time we're getting a dynamic duo of their tales together and shit. You know what I mean? So it's
I don't know.
What in the hell?
It's hard to even speculate. It could be anything.
Show?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or something like that.
Or it could be a Jimmy Olsen movie or a Jimmy Olsen show. Like, because really he is an insane. Like, you talk about like there's the memes where it's like Spider-Man on a Monday and he's like fighting Doc Ock and then Vulture and then Kraven. And then it's like, but Wolverine on that same Monday. And he's strapped to the atomic bomb that's being shot into space. Like, that is Jimmy Olsen. Like, on an average, like, Darkseid came from a Jimmy Olsen comic, right? Darkseid was a Jimmy Olsen villain. Like, if you want to think about it like that. Like, his adventures are the most absurd, insane shit ever. Yeah. Like, he could make the funniest comedy, like, HBO Max series ever.
Jimmy Olsen is in love with Daphne. From Scooby-Doo.
Oh, is he?
In their and like he tells everyone like that's his girlfriend. And when they meet in the animated.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that.
They think it's Velma. And then he's like, oh, Daphne, and everyone's like, what? And even Daphne's like,
dude, yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This Jimmy Olsen pulls bitches. He's got hoes in different area schmoes.
That's what I was thinking. I was mowing the yard earlier, and this is so stupid. I was mowing, you were over there weed eating, and I was like, man, it's Friday. And then I was like, damn, Jimmy gave up his whole weekend, bro. It started, it was like 2:30. I was like, he's probably watching the clock, dreading it turned 5, because it's the whole weekend, bro. It starts 5 o'clock Friday. She's in the lobby, dog.
Yeah,
like,
oh no, they all unified together. She's already up in there talking to the cat and Lois. You already know, you know what I mean? Like, she saved the world.
No, you're right.
She saved Superman's life.
Oh,
she might end up be working for the Daily Planet at the end of this bitch. But yeah, that's so good, dude. What are you doing? I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. Just having sex a bunch with a moderately attractive. I get. He apparently didn't think she was hot.
Yeah,
that was one of the funniest reads in the whole movie to me. Was like, your hot ex-girlfriend, hot? Like,
Like,
how dare you?
It's all because of her mutant
I fucked her
toes.
many times, but hot.
How
Like,
dare you? Yeah.
I'm like, oh. All right, let's talk a few more James Gunn bits because he had 2 more things to say. Number 1, and this is crazy, he is not writing Creature Commandos Season 2.
Nope.
Somebody else is, which he did come out and say he took on way too much with Superman, Creature Commandos, and Peacemaker all back to back to back. So it's kind of
understandable.
He's got to chill for a minute. It makes sense.
He's got to work on the Wonder Woman movie or whatever he's making secretly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other bit, Sergeant Rock movie, still happening.
100%.
But the director that was attached, Luca Guadagnino, no longer involved. They had a great script that they loved. It involved G.I. Robot from Creature Commandos. At one point, they had like Daniel Craig, right?
Yeah.
And
it was rumored that Daniel
Luca
Craig was
Guadagnino.
going to lead it. Yeah.
Yeah, but now they have neither of those people, but
Yes.
still have a great script. So it's still going forward, but it missed the filming window, so it's like delayed.
It'll be 2027.
Yeah. It'll be a couple years out.
Yeah, 100%. But that's awesome because he said it on the red carpet of Superman.
Yeah.
Which was just so fucking great. I have a couple of things that we'll get into.
Oh, dude, how have we not even talked about it? The Supergirl teaser poster.
It's one of the things that I had on mine. But yes, if you don't know, now you know.
So
James
good,
Gunn
bro.
tweeted himself, "Look out, 2026," instead of "Look up." They
It's
spray
so
painted it out.
perfect, bro.
Yeah, and if you don't know, it's been a week. It's already grossed over $200 million. If you're watching the 37 views we might get on this episode, you've seen Superman already. Supergirl shows up at the end. She's a fucking asshole teenager, and it's the most adorable.
Shows
thing
up
in the world.
drunk, blasts through
as
the
shit.
wall,
Just a drunk college kid.
riles the fucking dog up and dips, man. Yeah, so this poster is, Millie Alcock, Supergirl, drinking the slushy with "Look Out," spray painted over "Look Up." That is the perfect marketing.
Yep.
Because as much as Clark is the Boy Scout, is as much as Kara isn't. She is. It's quite funny. It's
just, again, for the 43 views that we might get for this episode, the people that don't know, this version of Kara from Woman of Tomorrow, she was on a spaceship with the last of the Kryptonians and watched them all die off in horrific ways, worse than the other. So she has a whole fucked up different view on humanity. She is not like Clark in any way, shape, or form, and she drinks and has a dog that is a menace to society, the goodest boy of bad boys, and it's exactly what you need. And it was so wild to see her change from Game of Thrones to Supergirl to Kara.
Yeah, there was a lot of hesitancy because she looked the part.
One second.
The thing with Millie Alcock is it was a fairly controversial casting, I guess. She was pretty much a TV actress, which is perfectly fine. She was on one of the biggest HBO Max shows of all time, House of the Dragon, and shit before that. But she has the look, but there was still some
hesitancy.
Yeah, some is this gonna work? How's she gonna pull off the character? And then there's just the little bit she showed in the fucking Into the Superman movie. Everybody was like, "Yep, I'm over it. She's gonna be great. This movie will be incredible."
Like,
that was the entire internet's reception to Millie Alcock's.
And so here's the thing: when you say that she was a TV actress and things like that, if any Snyder fans still have that issue, when's the last time you saw Nathan Fillion star in a movie and not in a James Gunn cameo? I'll tell you, when he was the star of the horror movie Slither with James Gunn directing.
Yeah, and let's be real.
While he was married to Pam Beesly.
Yeah, there was a reason that there was a reason that Nicholas Hoult was paid more than Rachel Brosnahan and David Cornsweet combined. David Cornsweet, yes, great Superman, excellent job. Not a movie star. Not a movie star. Maybe now he's getting there after Superman, but before, not a movie star. Not even probably B-list, I wouldn't say.
You were in Twisters?
I did not know him.
Yeah, and you were in the Pearl movie where you see she's like, "Why are you leaving me if I didn't do anything wrong?" It's that scene.
Yeah.
And he's the guy like, "Pearl, you're scaring me." That's David Cornsweet.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he was, I think, in an Army TV show.
Something like that.
On HBO.
So it was just and he was able to carry, and Rachel Brosnahan, she was on Miss Maisel. Yeah, she was the same way, not a movie star like Nicholas Hoult is. There was a reason he was paid more than those two combined. But anybody that's like, can Millie Alcock really carry this movie? Like, number one, if David Cornsweet can carry the movie, I've got no
qualms.
Yeah, Millie Alcock's going to be able to.
Yeah.
Like, because her foil, like, yeah, Nicholas Holt's a movie star. That's a big name. He played a great Lex, one of the best Lexes ever.
Yeah.
But her foil is Jason fucking Momoa. Like, that's an A-list movie star. Like, that is a top tier, top of the top movie star to be her villain, her co-star. Like, the one really, she's not on her own, like, in the same way Cornsweet wasn't, you know?
Yeah, it's perfect.
She's going to be fucking fantastic.
Dude, I cannot wait. I have zero issue with it. And, like, the whole TV show thing, like, Nathan Fillion will have cameos in movies.
You gotta start somewhere.
He did Castle. He did The Rookie. You know, he's done... He did 37 seasons of all of them. I'm pretty sure The Rookie's final season is airing right now, probably. Yeah. It's probably like 16 episodes left, but... It's congratulations to Nathan Fillion for continuously getting work and continually being a household fucking. Yeah, everyone knows Nathan Fillion, you fuck. He was originally going to be our Guy Gardner or our Hal Jordan. He was the fan casting. You know what I mean? Yeah. He was the voice actor for Hal.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just silly, bro.
Yeah.
People are like complaining about TV. I'm like, why? Cholo would never have been Blue Beetle if he wasn't in the Karate Kid or whatever that series or the Cobra Kai. Kai. Like, if he wasn't in that. And it's like, do you think. I'm sorry, but do you think is Millie getting Supergirl if she wasn't a Targaryen in House of the Dragon? Probably not. Like, she's a TV. You take the jobs you get, bro.
Saw her lead a HBO Max cinematic
that's a major fucking
franchise. Yeah. Like, that's a huge that's a huge franchise.
I'm so excited, man.
James Gunn says Millie Alcock Supergirl is a total mess with a much more difficult background than Superman's. I can't wait.
I think it's so great. And I didn't watch much of the CW. I want the Supergirl actress.
Yes.
She has the look.
Yes, you loved her.
She's gorgeous. She was beautiful.
Fun fact.
I think she played a great female Clark Kent. I thought she was a terrible Supergirl.
Yeah, dude.
Right? So it's like, it's fun to get the comic accurate. My cousin's a crackhead, not, my cousin's a fucking mess. Not my cousin's a crackhead,
like my
bag of frozen peas on my head type of shit.
Yeah, like my cousin can't come to Thanksgiving because
I really love ice cream. No, it's like she's drinking and starting brawls on a foreign planet.
That's like no fucking manners.
And again, I like the CW for what it was, but in the same way that Arrow, and that was just Batman, but you couldn't make Batman, that's not Green Arrow, that's Bruce Wayne a lot of times.
Yeah.
That's a female Clark Kent because they couldn't do a Superman show, but then they could actually do a Superman show later. But they, it's just not Supergirl. It's exciting to actually get Supergirl. Like,
it's perfect.
Fuck, dude, I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited I went to Books A Million and bought the junior novelization prequel for Superman.
Yeah.
Where Superman
fights Metallo.
He fights Metallo. It's like his first day getting a job at the Daily Planet. And then he fights Metallo and he doesn't even have a suit yet. Like, I need the DCU. I went and bought a junior novelization of the prequel.
This man is fiending. I love it.
I need it, bro.
James Gunn apparently is reportedly considering Jimmy Olsen and Mr. Terrific TV spinoffs. And I love that. IGN.com announced it. Which is great.
Like, again, will it be good? Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, it will be good. Will it be popular?
Yes.
Yeah, because Peacemaker, as popular as Peacemaker was, Peacemaker's not nearly as loved as those two motherfuckers after the Suicide Squad as they are after Superman.
Right, exactly.
Like, they will have excellent shows and they will be the top of HBO Max as soon as they come out.
Yes.
If either of those actually come to fruition.
Yes, 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially about a month away from Peacemaker Season 2, and James Gunn says the DCU's big event gets teased in Peacemaker Season 2. And it's not what everyone thinks. It's not what anyone would guess, but I think that if people watch the next season of Peacemaker, they'll see where a lot of these things are going and have a little bit more of a sense of maybe what can happen. Brainiac.
I think Brainiac is probably behind. I don't see Jor-El being evil. I think that's kind of a misdirect. It's probably like Brainiac fucking with it, kind of like My Adventures with Superman. Brainiac was behind the evil Kryptonian.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a lot of like that.
There's no way we're gonna see like a reverse Flash be behind everything. We're not gonna see all these different things play out for a new Flashpoint. We're not gonna. It's not gonna be because of anything. It's gonna be because of like anything Green Lantern. because of the butterflies. Anything space. It could be Martian
Yeah,
Manhunter.
I don't
It could,
know,
it could
dude.
be the Legion. You know what I mean? It could be a couple of things when it leads up to certain things like that. But
Dude, I don't know, because James loves a misdirect. He loves
Yeah.
to go weird.
Yeah.
And he says it's building up to an event, and it's not what you think. I already didn't know what to think. Like, I can't even try to, like maybe the Sinestro Core Wars or something, like some big major interplanetary battle, but like
the Black
who fucking
White
knows?
Lanterns.
Yeah.
Nowhere, like, what?
The Blackest Night comic line or
Oh my
whatever.
God.
Like,
We're gonna
but
get the
who
new
knows?
gods. We're gonna see Orion or something. Which also,
But I
John
have no
Cena could have
clue.
easily been a really good Orion.
Yeah, he could do.
Yeah, this is utterly confusing, but I am still nonetheless excited.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna talk about a couple more superhero things, and finally, ladies and gentlemen, it is not. Oh wait, last thing. My bad. Last thing we'll cover real quick. The Batman Part 2 script is complete. Thank God. Finally took forever. Someone asked him in an interview for Superman, James Gunn, is anyone else gonna wear trunks in the DCU?
Okay.
And he said, the trunks are good, so we'll see. I think it's less likely that some of the other characters would have trunks than Superman. It's much more a part of Superman's costume than it is Batman's. And I kind of agree. There's only a couple of costumes where he has it. But, like,
That's fine.
if Superman's going to have them, give it to Batman. Who gives a fuck?
That's kind of my feeling.
Yeah. Why not?
But
Fuck it.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to love it regardless.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, the 2004 Fantastic Four Doctor Doom, Julian McCannon, had passed away, and our hearts go out to his family. You were an absolute amazing villain as Doctor Doom. It's still such a good franchise, dude. Those Fantastic Four movies were so good with Chris Evans.
They're classics.
Dude, yeah, he was such a good Doctor Doom. So truly, man, our hearts go out to your family. You are an absolute legend. But
is that all the super?
we'll talk about Invincible in a minute for some Emmys, but we've officially been announced Paul Hauser will be playing the Mole Man in the Fantastic Four, and they already showed a set piece on him, and he's not looking mole-esque. A little bit of a bummer.
Yeah, this kind of leaked a couple weeks ago with like the book I just bought for Superman, a Fantastic Four prequel tie-in.
Yeah.
Junior novelization. It showed concept art of him, very not Mole Man-esque. And then, it is shown like a set photo from the trailer. I don't know where it's from.
Yeah.
Very, very not Mole Man.
The Fantastic Four First Steps runtime is 1 hour and 55 minutes, the shortest Marvel movie since The Marvels.
So short.
Yeah.
So short.
Yep.
I thought Superman was short too. They both could run 30 more minutes, and I haven't even seen Fantastic Four.
Yep, swear. And apparently Marvel is already planning a Fantastic Four sequel. Cool. Yeah.
Fine.
I think we had one more thing.
Oh yeah, they cut John Malkovich from the film.
Yes, that's what it was.
That's crazy.
A lot of people were thinking he was going to play a lot of crazy ass characters when it came to this, and the Fantastic Four director Matt Shakman confirmed that John Malkovich was cut from the film. Devastating.
Yeah, he's kind of a legend that hasn't come over to Marvel, even though he's definitely had the opportunity to for years and years.
He tried once in Sony.
Yeah.
In the fourth movie with Tobey Maguire, he was going to play the Vulture and the main villain.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because it opened with him arresting Mysterio, and that was going to be Bruce Campbell. Pizza Papa. It was his version because he's in all three movies. In the end, it was going to be, that's why he's always by Spider-Man. He's Mysterio. They were going to arrest him because all of his villains are now getting older, just like Tobey Maguire's getting older in obviously the fourth one. So John Malkovich was going to be an older version of the Vulture.
That'd been cool.
Yeah, it'd been really great.
That'd been cool.
But yeah, that's honestly disrespectful to cut John Malkovich.
Pretty
from the
wild
fucking
thing
film.
to be able That's pretty wild. That's a legend to cut.
Yeah,
I don't know.
100%. Mahershala Ali in a Jurassic Park interview, they had asked him finally about Blade, and Mahershala Ali said he is absolutely ready for Blade, but doesn't know where Marvel is right now. And he said at this point, give me a script and we'll make it. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if it's good or bad. Like, who's clearing these scripts off? Like, fuck you. Let Mahershala Ali wants to do it. You're wasting perfect good time.
Yeah.
You've already had Michael B. Jordan be Killmonger. Like, you're not gonna let him come be Blade, you fucks. Just
it's absurd. It's fucking absurd.
We kind of got out of DC, but we're still gonna talk about it just because it was fucking adorable. James Gunn and Zack Snyder made cameos in Rick and Morty, and it was fucking hysterical.
Yeah,
I loved it, dude.
it's always funny because they're fucking friends.
Yeah,
and they've been friends
from the beginning.
Long time.
Like
for a lot, they've done movies together.
They asked,
like they're fucking friends.
This is one of my favorite things because they asked Snyder when he was doing Army of Darkness, the zombie movie with Batista. Number one, he was like, hey, who would be like, do you think Dave would be into this? And James gave him the script to read it, then talk to Zack. So that's why Batista led the movies, because of James Gunn, because he believes in his friend. Number one. Number two, in an interview in the back in the day, they said how are you since your daughter's passing? She had took her life, and they were like, how are you? This, that, and the other. His resident one reached out to you, and he kept saying his friend over and over. And then in one part of the interview, so my friend James had called me, and then they asked James during the Superman movie, like, were you the person that reached out to Zack? And he's like, yes, like, this is completely irrelevant. Like, of course I reached out to my friend. He was going through something very traumatic. And that just goes to show how much love James Gunn has for Zack and Zack has for James.
Oh, yeah.
And for him to take his passion project and mold it into this and give it back and give the fans back. Because that's what Zack wanted, was the fans to see Superman. You know what I mean? Still at the end of the day. And so James to continue his buddy's legacy in this sense of like, hey, buddy, I'll let me try it. I'm going to take care of it. I love that. So shout out to Snyder and James Gunn. Y'all are the best. Tom Holland says Spider-Man 4 is officially going to lean into that old school filmmaking and finally shoot in real locations. Yeah.
Thank fuck.
Yeah. I think you were the only Spider-Man did not film in real locations.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he filmed
the first one, maybe
the first one, but yeah.
High school.
Far From Home or No Way Home was definitely COVID era. So couldn't do a lot of.
Yeah. And then the second one, it was shot digitally because it wasn't. They weren't really in Greece.
Because it was Mysterio.
Yeah, they weren't in Italy or whatever.
Yeah. It's good. I'm sure he's been fighting for that a long time. Like, for being Spider-Man, he has had so little control over his scripts and his story and the way he makes the films. And
I love the fact that Tom Holland and Bernthal are working on the Odyssey right now, and they worked on a movie prior in like 2013. Before Spider-Man, that Bernthal talked about. It's like that's when I fully met him, because I was auditioning, maybe 2009, because he was like, I was auditioning for The Punisher when he was like, I think I'm gonna audition for Spider-Man, and he was like, oh yeah, man, like you could, like he was like, on the set of our film, we filmed each other's audition tapes for our Marvel roles.
Oh, that's wild.
And he was like, and he said it, I think on Kimmel or Fallon, one of those. But he was talking, he was like, I was like, oh yeah, man, I'm sure everyone thinks they can be Spider-Man. You know what I mean? And now, like, to see where he's gone is so crazy.
That's nuts.
Shout out to John Bernthal, dude. He's an absolute legend.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tom Holland. So,
definitely,
ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go into our last piece of superhero media just to transition into the Emmys, because Invincible is a nominee for Outstanding Character Voiceover Performance, Steven Yeun.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Give us the nominees and the categories, my friend, because you were really excited to talk about this.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really excited. I know awards don't mean much, but when animation and comic book shows get that recognition in these categories, I still like it.
Yep.
Just for this, outstanding character voiceover performance. I think these are for specific episodes. And not just as a whole, like the season as a whole.
No, they are. Because Maya Rudolph isn't all a part of Big Mouth. Alan Tudyk is in a lot of Andor as a robot. Jeffrey Wright is the Watcher. Is a Wattu, the Watcher. Steven Yeun is obviously Invincible. Hank Azaria is in.
I think a specific episode is like what they got nominated for. Is what I'm saying, because Steven Yeun, I'm almost certain, was nominated for the episode where he did 18 different Invincible voices. I think that's specifically the episode he was for. And then Alan Tudyk is the robot whatever in Andor. Jeffrey Wright was obviously the Marvel show What If.
Yes.
I don't know what character.
He's a Watt too. The Watcher, the one that watches.
Oh, the Watcher. Okay, yeah. So those three, they were all
in The Simpsons. Maya Rudolph is the girl hormone monster.
Yeah, I don't care about those.
Yeah. And Julie Andrews in Bridgerton. I didn't realize they had a. Oh, I think Julie Andrews just.
It's just voiceover. Yeah, it's not just animation. It's voiceover performance, which is it's pretty interesting that even superheroes even get nominated in that.
Yeah. No
outstanding drama series and/or the Star Wars series, The Last of Us from HBO Max.
The Pit.
You know, there was some other stuff on there.
Shout out Ben Stiller, The Pit.
Yeah, I didn't watch most of that.
Pit, I'm sorry, Severance. That show with Adam Scott.
Yeah, then even more best supporting actress in a series or movie. There's Deirdre O'Connell from The Penguin. Who is that? Pretty sure that's Mama Oz.
100%.
That's Mama Oz. So that was a cool thing.
Yes, let's go.
Lead actress, obviously, Kristen Milioti from The Penguin.
Yes.
She also got the nomination. And then lead actor, obviously, Colin Farrell. The Penguin, they could take the sweep. That was one hell of a fucking series. Obviously, also The Penguin got nominated for Outstanding Series, Limited Series or Anthology Series.
Damn.
Other than that, let's see.
That was
that everything?
Amazing. Not everything. I have a couple more things. They asked Hannah Waddington about Ted Lasso being renewed for season 4, and she said it feels like the most beautiful beloved dog ever was buried, and now we've exhumed it, and I am here for it. That's the most.
What the fuck?
Rebecca thing ever.
That's such a weird thing.
I absolutely love it. And so you had posted the Street Fighter stuff, but if you look a couple under mine, I have the actual cast list.
I think this movie is gonna be awful, dude. What are they doing?
Because let's go down the cast list. Very
what are
quickly.
They doing?
Because
dude?
Ryu will be played by Andrew Koji. Hey, I'm fine with him. He was great. I love him in anything he does. Noah Centineo will be Ken. That's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes, that's gonna be terrible. Orville Peck, that's gonna be terrible. Yeah. So, Roman Reigns, it's gonna be terrible.
Will be Chun-Li. David Dashmalachin will be M. Bison. Jason Momoa will be Blanca.
Oh my god.
Cody Rhodes will be Julie.
It doesn't even matter who they're gonna be. 50
Roman Reigns,
Cent.
Akuma. Orville Peck will be Vega, which is adorable and dumb, and I love it. Unfortunately, Dan fucking Hibiki is going to be played by Flagrant Podcast, the Brilliant Idiots, Guy Code alum, Andrew fucking Schultz. What in the world is this movie going to be? We're going to have a Logan Paul cameo by the end of this fucking shithole, dude.
Stupid, dude.
Logan Paul could have been Johnny Cage, and that's how fucking dumb this shit's going to be.
So stupid.
Also, for those that don't know, Carl Urban is going to be Johnny Cage, and they released a trailer for his like shitty movie he did back in the day, and then also dropped a Mortal Kombat 2 trailer dropping October 24th. So best believe Ray and I will be there for that, because that's just going to be really good fun. Dominic McLaughlin, his first look as Harry Potter as the series has begun filming, and that is just...
That kid looks like Harry Potter.
That kid looks like
That's
Harry
fucking
Potter.
Nuts, man.
And that's awesome.
They killed it.
And I'm proud of him.
I bet most sites that posted this probably couldn't turn the comments on.
Yeah.
But yeah, kid looks great.
Yep. And Nick Frost doesn't look terrible as Hagrid.
Yeah, it pissed me off.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
God damn.
But it doesn't look like
he should have turned the script down, bro.
Yeah.
You should have turned. I'm mad at him. I'm mad at him personally. Nick Frost, just him.
You want some better news?
What's that?
Dune 3 has officially started production.
I heard about that.
And Denis Villeneuve is shooting Dune Messiah entirely in IMAX.
You know what's funny about this? And I say his name in the same exact way. I heard somebody actually pronounce his name.
It's 100%.
It's Denis Villeneuve. It's just one.
Wait.
It's just Denis Villeneuve. It's just one like breath.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, I didn't realize he was. I figured it was like the Americanized pronunciation.
Sorry,
but I'm like, oh no, he's
Villanueva. You know what I mean? Like, how dare you? Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to James Gunn, David Cornsweet, Rachel Brosnahan, Nicholas Hoult, anyone that worked on the Superman project. It was an absolute masterpiece. Over 200 million. It's insane. I am Doug. He is Ray. Drink plenty of water. Please be safe, and we'll see you guys next time for Saturday Morning Cartoons. Peace.
Hey, what happened? Why are those squiggles on the screen?
Those are called end credits, Patrick.
End credits? But I don't want it to end!